Today I will be demonstrating in detail how to make chicken pasta. Many people have a special meal that they make and feel proud of. By learning this recipe, you will have a go-to meal for any of your future dinner parties that will have your guests getting up for seconds. Chicken pasta is one of the favorites in my household, and I'll be describing how to make that pasta for you today. I've been working in restaurants since I was 18 years old, and throughout that time I have learned special tricks of the trade that have turned ordinary dinners into family favorites. I have tried and tested many different pasta sauces to find the one that tastes most like homemade so that you don't have to. First, I'll describe what your shopping list should entail and where to do your shopping. Second, I'll demonstrate how to prep and cook the chicken. Third, I will discuss how to prep the sauce and to combine both elements. Fourth, I'll show you how to cook the pasta. And last, we'll combine all of the ingredients for the finished product. Before you head out to the store, it's time to make your list. Your list should include lemon juice or fresh lemon, McCormick garlic pepper seasoning grinder, lemon pepper, Prego traditional pasta sauce, extra virgin olive oil, fresh cut boneless, skinless chicken breasts, dried penne pasta, gluten-free or regular, whatever you prefer, Kraft grated Parmesan cheese, minced garlic, salt, pepper, and tinfoil. This is a relatively inexpensive dish. The only brand names you need to worry about are the McCormick garlic pepper grinder, the Kraft Parmesan cheese, and the Prego traditional pasta sauce. I have found that as far as our area goes, the best selection and price is found at Meijer. While I recommend Meijer for your shopping, any of the grocery stores in this area have all of the ingredients that you need to make this dish. The only thing you should be aware of as far as grocery stores in our area is that while Rick's is incredibly convenient, it's also the most expensive. Now that you know what and where to buy the ingredients, it's time to start prepping the chicken. Now I will describe how to prep the chicken. First on our list is to turn the oven to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. By cooking the chicken longer on a lower temperature, we will achieve the best texture and flavor. Grilling the chicken has a tendency to add a bitter flavor to the chicken that doesn't work well in the sauce, while pan-searing the chicken doesn't allow the flavor to develop. While the oven is preheating, it's time to make our tinfoil boat. Pull off 2 sheets of tinfoil, about a foot each. There's no need to measure, just make sure you have enough for the bottom of the boat and a lid on top. Next, we're going to mold the tinfoil into a boat shape for the chicken. Okay, now it's time to prep the chicken. All you need to do is make sure that you've trimmed the fat and be sure not to rinse your chicken. According to food safety researcher Jennifer Quinlan, anytime you introduce water or a rinse, you're disturbing the bacteria on the raw poultry, and it's making it likelier that those buggies will fly off your meat and into the kitchen surface or onto you. I only bring this up because my family has rinsed chicken for as long as I can remember, and you just shouldn't. Audio has been removed because cutting chicken sounds disgusting. Place your chicken in your tinfoil boat. Once your chicken is in the tinfoil boat, it's time to start seasoning your chicken. Drizzle the chicken with extra virgin olive oil, about 1 tablespoon. Squirt the lemon juice on top. If you bought a fresh lemon, half of a lemon's juice will work. If you're using the lemon juice, about 2 tablespoons will do the trick. You don't have to measure, just eyeball it. Add the minced garlic. If you're like me, I do a huge heaping tablespoon. If you're sensitive to garlic, you can use something like a half of a tablespoon. Add the garlic pepper. About 8 to 10 twists will work. Add about half a teaspoon of lemon pepper. Put the extra sheet of tinfoil on top and seal to close. Place the entire boat in a small pan and pop it into the oven. We'll leave the chicken in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now that the chicken is cooking, we can turn our attention to the sauce. The third part of our process is to prep the sauce and eventually add the chicken. Pour the entire jar of Prego sauce into a large saucepan. Add the Parmesan cheese. You're going to add 1 full cup. It will feel like way too much cheese, but really, it's what makes the sauce. Add 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Add 4 grinds of the McCormick garlic pepper grinder. Stir to combine the ingredients. Once the timer goes off on the chicken, it's time to take it out of the oven. Open the tin boat and we'll pour the entire contents of the chicken into the sauce. Now we'll let the meat cook in the sauce for another hour. Okay, it's been an hour and the chicken is ready, so we will take 2 forks and pull the chicken apart for the sauce. Now that the sauce and chicken have combined, it's time to cook our pasta. I'll show you how to cook pasta. Fill a large stock pot with hot water. Place the pot on a burner and turn it to high. To season the pasta, add 2 tablespoons of salt. Not only does the salt help season the pasta, it also helps the water come to a boil faster. Once the pasta is al dente, pour the contents into a colander in the sink, being careful not to burn yourself. The pasta is complete. All that's left now is to serve and enjoy. Pour a large spoonful of penne into a cereal bowl.
Add a heaping spoonful of the sauce on top of the noodles.
Sprinkle a bit of Parmesan on top. Stick a fork in and enjoy. First, we spoke about the shopping list and where to buy the ingredients. Second, we spoke about prepping and cooking the chicken. Third, we spoke about making the sauce our own. Fourth, we found out how to make perfectly done pasta. And finally, we combined the entire meal together for the finished product. Now you have all the information to make your own almost famous chicken pasta. It's time for you to try your hand at my chicken pasta. Host your own dinner party or volunteer to make the next family meal at a holiday. Now you can impress your friends and family with this delicious meal. Just beware that they'll ask you to make it over and over again.